Good day everyone, it's Billy here from DailyPuzzles. In today's video, we're going to be doing an unboxing and first impression of the ZhiChuang YJ Mini 5x5. I believe this is 58mm, which should make it one of the smallest 5x5s on the market. I did say unboxing, but it doesn't actually come in a box right now because this was just a sample from YJ, so big thanks to them for sending this out early. Now, we're also going to be doing a video on the 3x3 tomorrow, and we should have a video on the 4x4 out yesterday, so links for those will be in the video description. All of these puzzles are available for pre-order on dailypuzzles.com.au and they will be ready to ship very soon. Right now we have a Halloween promotion going on right now until the 31st of December in Australian time, so make sure if you want to pick these up, you check out our website now because you can get a pretty sweet price. Alright, I don't know much other about this puzzle really, other than that it's 58mm. The trend of this series is for smaller sizes. I really like the 4x4 size, so I'm hoping the 5x5 turns at least somewhat similar to that. But let's go ahead and check these shades real quick. I would probably tighten that up. For me, that is a little loose. That's okay. Just standard screws in the middle, I imagine. Yeah, so that should be really easy to tighten. All right, let's go ahead and do some first turns. Okay, medium magnets again. Very fast layers straight away. Okay, one thing I did notice about the 4x4 is the size felt immediately natural. Now with the 5x5, I'm not getting that immediately natural feeling just because the size of this is actually quite a bigger jump down. It is quite a bit smaller than the standard 5x5. I think standard 5x5 is right now, off the top of my head, a 62mm, I want to say. Maybe some are 60. Actually, no, I think 51.5 for the Outrang WRM. Maybe correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. So yeah, this size does actually feel like quite a bigger jump than the 4x4 variant, but I definitely think if you've got smaller hands, this is probably going to be the perfect 5x5 for you. I can tell right away the performance is really solid. It does feel similar to the Yulong series of puzzles that they have, but I would consider the performance on these a little bit better, in my opinion. The turning just feels a little bit more free-flowing, although on this one, the tensions are a bit loose, so I would tighten that up for me personally. But other than that, the turning does feel really good out the box, but I'm definitely going to tighten up these tensions. All right, we better go ahead and do a solve. Forgive me for being a little slow. It's for the viewfinder. I always complain about that, being able to solve it through the viewfinder. It actually is a little annoying. My camera is sort of in my face, so it's blocking my view. I'm actually going to have to probably set up a new camera angle so I can focus on solving a little bit better. But let's go ahead and start. Alright guys, I just finished my first few solves on this puzzle, and I have to say I'm really impressed with it so far. Just with my first turns, I did notice the size was quite a bigger jump than the 4x4 as I mentioned before, but honestly I started getting used to this puzzle really quickly. It still obviously would take probably at least a few hours to probably lock in comfortable turning with a puzzle that is different in size, but honestly I'm really liking the turning style of this puzzle. I think this is going to be a trend with the entire series, and I hope they make even bigger puzzles, to be honest, because I'm actually really liking the 4x4 and the 5x5 right now. I could definitely consider these mains for me pretty much right off the bat. Tensions on this I still would tighten. I need to go ahead and get a screwdriver and do that, but honestly the turning on these are just fantastic and the price is excellent. Obviously, you've got puzzles like the MGC 5x5, which is still excellent, but this size just feels a lot more comfortable for bigger cubes. Bigger cubes always feel, yeah, just quite big in size. It makes them feel a little bit clunky, dare I say, in my opinion. So yeah, moving to a small size, I think, again, this is going to be a trend that we're going to see with more and more puzzles. I really like this size. YJ has done an incredible job at making this puzzle really good, especially for the price. I mean, considering the price on these was much lower than like a flagship 5x5, I was expecting the performance to probably not be as good, but honestly this is pretty close to being on par with top 5x5s, possibly even being one of the top ones available. So definitely check this puzzle out, especially if you have smaller hands. Again, it's available on dailypuzzles.com.au, and we do have a Halloween sale going on right now until the end of this month, so make sure you check us out. Check out the video on the 4x4, and we will have one on the 3x3 coming out tomorrow. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them below the video, and we will see you in the next one.